experience with. Right, okie dokie, what are we doing? Let's remind ourselves. We are trying to
seek fluid intake.
okay, we need some fluid. I've lost me. I've lost it. There we go. Let's put that in one. Okay, so we are building one of these. So we've got gold, and then the table coral samples are below. Got some water here. Let's just get the water from here.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Let's just get some more fish while we're here. When the sun rises, the ship is going to explode, so we'll stick around for that. But then we're going to head off to the Magic Island. Let's get a few of these. Oh, not good. That was just this is the big fat fishy things, these things here, and the big fat glowing tails. They're not really that dangerous, but if you get too close, they pop all this spawn everywhere. Like these big stuff, and it is not good. It doesn't really do that much health damage actually. My health's gone straight back to normal again. Just for a little while, it kind of takes your health down and then it spawns back up again. They're so easy to avoid. They're not a major threat. Okay. Right, let's create lots of water. We're going to take some water with us here. Because where we're going, there is not going to be a lot of these type of fish to create water. And I've got a feeling I'm going to get myself turned around. I always do. So I want to be in a better position. I've pretty much gone through all my resources already. God damn it. Get some more. Very dark, isn't it? Let's put the light on. There we go. There we go. 1, 2. There's a third one around here. There he is. Oh, he got right past me. 3. Perfecto. Okay. Let's just grab one of these. Because we're going to need some titanium. Where we're going, we're going to need some titanium. Right, where's my pod gone? Right, it's right, it's right above me. I've got so turned around. Right, okay. Bum, 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 bum. Water, that's what we're doing here. Now we're also going to upgrade our air tanks, I think. As soon as the Aurora has exploded, we are out of here. But we've got plenty of time just to do a few small construction jobs here. So we need standard O2 tank and 2 lots of glass. That's fine. One, 2. And standard O2 tank. And there we go, high capacity tank. We just use our old air tank, otherwise it's just going to go to waste. So now we have a much higher oxygen threshold. It's gone up from 100 to 135. So we've gained ourselves a little bit extra oomph when it comes to diving. Okie dokie. So let's just double check to see what we've got here. We need to get some coral fragments, some coral table fragments. There we go. 1, 2. Check that. There we go. Coral table sample. Got some gold. Titanium we'll have in a second. And we also want to make sure we've got some quartz and some titanium for that. So what we're lacking right now is just more quartz. Now this area is usually flush with quartz, so we should be able to find some. It's almost day, sun's up, so we do want to hang around the explosion. Just looking for some quartz. Don't mind me, just quartzing. Quartzing. No, no, no. I don't want this stuff. I want quartz. Ah, there we go. There's one. And come on, there's got to be some quartz around here somewhere. Ooh, what's this? We can scan this. Gravity trap fragment. Only 50% on that. So we're gonna need to find another one of those before that is something we can make. Gonna be honest with you, never in all my years ever actually made one of those, but apparently it tracks things. Do you know what? I'm going to grab this. It's here. It's so close. A little bit extra silver. Not been a bad thing. Sulfurfish. Alright, let's head back this way towards the base because we are pretty close to the Aurora being ready. Just keep our PDAs open for any quartz as we're going past. Can't see any. Just to have a little look over this rise here. Rise and low. Come on. No. I always find quartz to be sometimes the most difficult thing to find. In the starting area you usually find quite a lot. We've been very lucky with rare materials, but unfortunately not so lucky with quartz.
Oxygen.
Uh-oh! I'm just going to check over here quickly. Gotta be some quartz around here. Wow, this is really bad. Where's all the quartz, man? I mean, we can risk just like heading out and just keeping an eye out as we go, but at the moment... Oh, here we go. It's happening.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive
Here we go.
core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10.
Yeah, it's going down.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Boom! Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
New blueprint acquired. For your convenience, the radiation suit has
I
been
love
added
that.
to your
That's so cool.
blueprint database.
Big bada boom. That ship just blew to pieces. You can now get in it now. Funny enough, now it's blown up, you can actually climb inside, and there's a lot of resources and stuff in there, and there's components for a much better suit. But we are not worrying about that today. We are going to head out, I guess. We can't find the extra bit of quartz. Let's just check to make sure I didn't put it in this box here. Ah, I did. Should have checked there anyway. Okay. These are a little bit close now, aren't they? Look, I think I may have drifted into unsafe areas now. I'm just going to come in here just to get out of this way. Okay. What have we got here? We've got some salvage metal here, so we can turn that into components. We've got more in here, so we're going to take some of this. We've got plenty of water, we've got some food. We're going to take some extra gold. I think that's it really, I think we're good. Let's just have a quick double check before we head out. So we can make that, and we can make that, and that's all she wrote, so that's all we need. So we are going to now head in this direction towards this cloud here. See this cloud? It looks suspiciously not part of the rest of the map, and that's because it's not. It's a secret island, and that's where we're going. Let's head towards the suspicious clouds. Go on our way, our little adventure. Our little adventure to the magic island. You can just about see it now, just appearing. So on here there's a couple of bases that you can scan, and they give you some rooms. There's observatory and a round room, which is, in my opinion, one of the most important room shapes in the game. So here we go. And also on this lovely little island is some trees which produce water. When you hit it, the bark or whatever it is you get off of it is basically, when you eat it, it puts your water and your food up, so you can survive the rest of the game on those. You take them with you.
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low.
Plant them
Course,
into plant pots, which is what you can scan inside as well, and Bob's your uncle. You don't have to worry about food for the rest of the game. That's it. Done. This is why it's always very good to head here as earliest as possible. We're kind of like an hour and 15 minutes now into this run.
Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
And here we go. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create my base while I'm here. Just a place to store stuff really. So we're going to start off with just a real basic tube. I do want it below water, but you know what, it's not going to let me, so I'm just going to put it here for now. And we're just going to put a hatch here. And then we can come in.
Warning, emergency power only.
I'm just going
Oxygen
to
production offline.
create one of these here. Okay, and a small locker, which we can just store stuff in. And this is what we really want, really, just a place to dump a lot of things here that we don't need right now. Okay, oh, actually one more. And we're going to drink, eat, and off we go. So now we're on foot. This is only one of a few places where you can wander around like this. Most of the time you're going to be swimming. There is a few annoyances like this little creature here. Nothing we can't handle pretty quickly then. Okay, so which way we're going to do this? Let's see what's around here. Catch our bearings. There's two places we want to go. One's up a mountain, the other's in a small valley, tiny little mountain valley. That is the upwards way. We are pointing that direction. Let's do that first of all. So this is a observation bay. See at the top there? On this planet there used to be some people that used to live here. Been abandoned for a very, very long time. But they left their observatory up there and another base just around the corner from here. So. Oh, here we go. This is the canyon part. Just going to get these bugs. Oh, there he is. Come on. And there's more around here somewhere, but I think it's over there. Right, okay, scanning time. Scanning. I'm going to scan the glow bed.
New blueprint acquired.
So these are PDAs which have like information on them. They're story based.
Integrating new
Purple
PDA
tablet,
data.
which is important for continuing the storyline. I can scan the desk. There's a little critter over there, I can see him. There's a wall planter, it's just like decoration. And multi-purpose room, this is what we're here for. Beautiful.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, there he is. Take that. Now there is additional thing up there. I can't remember how to get to it. Do I have to come in through here? Yeah, here we go. Oh, another critter right there. You know what? He's not doing any harm. He's fine. Let's scan this. This is a bulkhead door. So many very, very useful building things on this island. You really do want to get here within the first couple of hours of play.
Blueprint acquired.
Okay.
Integrating new PDA data.
We're not going to read the PDFs. You see how you go up the stairs, or you just teleport up the stairs? I didn't put any animation in.
New blueprint acquired.
There was something that popped up there. Spotlight. There we go.
New blueprint
Just exit
acquired.
this way. Ow. I think I just jumped funny. We pick up the potato. Pick up the melon. We don't want too much of that because it will rot unless we get it into planters. Right, so we really want to get up here now. There is a path. I'm just I'm just gonna jump up the mountain. There we go, there's the path. Screw going up the conventional way, let's just jump up the mountain. So this will take us up to the observatory, and then after that we can just head back home. There is an extra component to this island. There's a underground cave where you'll find alien artifacts, and that's a very important part of the storyline, but we are not worrying about that now. That's what the tablet we found is for. There's lots of information about all this stuff in the PDAs that you pick up as part of the storyline. Right, here we go. Right, composite plant pot. These are very cool. And then last thing, the observatory right here. And that's it. PDF.
New blueprint acquired.
We are done. I didn't even really need my little base there, but it's always handy to have one later on when you get here. I put a load of resources in there as well, so that could come in handy much later on. I always find that whenever you find an interesting spot, or a spot that's rich with a certain resource, it's always worth just dropping down a basic base. Would help as well if you create little markers. Life me, I can't remember what they are called. You can, yeah. So basically, these things that you can put down which act beacons. For a reason it just completely went out of my head and I couldn't get it in there again. You can create beacons, and they mark the way on the map, so you can always know your way back. So for example, right now if I wanted to get back to my base, couldn't quite tell you where it is, but it's a small island, you just swim around. This is the bulbo tree, and this is what I really want, these seeds here. That's really what I want, what I really want. Okay, that was relatively painless. Into the sea, and the base is that way, so we're just going to take a shortcut under the island. Ooh. See these things? This is how the island floats in the middle of the sea, with these lovely little balls. You can actually get smaller ones of these that help you to float things. We are heading home. We have got everything we need. You can see there, oh look, it's just clipping. You see that clipping there? That's another island. That one's it's not something you need to visit until much later on. It's part of the storyline. There's no real resources there you can get for building or anything, so there's no real point of going there. But it's a major part of the storyline, and there's various little locations like that. but the real arc of the game is pushing you further and deeper. And so kind of like the more vehicles you build, the deeper you can go. Certain vehicles can only go certain depths, and you can build some amazing vehicles. And then one of the big ones is the Cyclops. Oh my god, absolutely love it. It's a huge big vehicle which you can actually put other vehicles in, and it can go extraordinarily deep. And there's nothing quite like driving one of those around. Just because you're in a big submarine though doesn't mean that you are safe. There are some pretty nasty creatures, some pretty big nasty creatures that can do the ship lots of damage, and that is that's pretty epic, I must admit. When I started playing this, I had no idea that it was going to turn into that type of game, but it does. It turns into a game where you're driving a huge submarine, and when it gets attacked by these creatures you have to shoot off decoys, get it out of there, and then repair the ship quickly before it sinks. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Right, we are home. Let's just top ourselves up with some water, our health. In our storage we're going to drop our tablets. We're going to need that later on. What we really want now, more than anything else, let's just dump everything I don't need. So my spare battery, water. Okay, we're going to need some building materials. So let's look for some scrap metal. I've been avoiding picking up too much of it because it can really clog the inventory up early game. Here we go, there's one. That's a shark. That's a sea shark. Seriously, these things are not much danger. They might look a little bit scary, but their bark is much worse than their bite. You never really have to worry too much about the amount of damage they do, as long as you keep your distance. Bioreactor fragment, that's going to give us a few... oh, actually that's the blueprint completed. I thought I'd complete that earlier, to be honest with you. Quelle surprise. Let's grab these. These are always full of good stuff. Anything in this box? Yes, there is. Laser cutting fragment. We'll use this later on. You'll find fragments of the Aurora, which you'll need to laser cut to get into, and you'll need to laser cut to get deeper into. So you need to make sure that they are constantly charged, have spare batteries, and there's these amazingly complex mazes you have to go into to pick up all sorts of resources and PDAs, and it's pretty crazy. It's going to get so much there. We want that. These things these guys throwing around, we're going to go back for those. He's actually coming up to bite me on my bum. Thanks for that. It's not what we really want, but it's what I got. We're going to take this off them. They're fighting over this stuff. We're just going to... Fine, he's not going to let go. There we go. Oh, inventory full. That's probably why I couldn't grab it. Okay, let's get out of here. You can see there's a little map projected here. It's like a topology. Can't say a topology map. Kind of tells you the terrain. Power at 73. I've got loads of power on this little bad boy. Right, okie dokie. So, we're going to need to go in here just to get some of this turned into steel. Sorry, titanium. I keep saying steel. Titanium. I play so many kind of like resource building games, and you know, it's either steel or iron or titanium. They all change it up. It keeps changing, but it's the basic metal building component of the game. And now here's the fun part. You pick yourself a little area and you start building. You don't really want to build on top of the big old blustery thing there. Do want to pick up that. Now I'm still full. Tell you what, let's build over here. Look. This looks like a fun place to build. We don't want to go too deep just now, and we don't want to be in there because there's lots of those stalkers, so we're just going to build here. So let's get our building tool. You saw this earlier on, so nothing new here. Actually, have we got any lithium? Oh, do you know what? Just going to play devil's advocate here, and we're going to get some lithium, and we're going to build some foundations for our buildings. This adds a flat base that you can build on, but also the benefits is that it actually makes your structure stronger. Because if you build a structure that is too big, the water pressure will bust and the place will flood out. So you have to make sure it's reinforced or strengthened wherever you can. So there's some lithium here. What can we drop out here? We've got lead. It's lead actually we want. I don't know why. Maybe I just didn't have enough lead. Let's just double check. It's lithium we need. Lithium. I thought I had some lithium. Maybe I don't. Maybe what I've got is lead. Okay, we can't do that. Not a problem. Lithium is way out from where we need to be right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to build a base here. Though. We're just going to build it however we want. So there we go. We're going to start off with this. There we go. You can see the little legs pop up as you build to give it some stability. And can't build that there. I don't really want it there. Oh well, do you know what? It's going to go there. We're going to do this weird. Oh, come back. Boom! Look at that. Lovely. And what we're going to do is we're going
to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity.
We're going to build some multiple things here. We need
as your home,
a bit more titanium.
It is not.
Just going to go down here, see what we can find. Some titanium, some gold, silver. There we go. Ah, here we go. Should be some titanium. One. Oh man!
30 seconds.
Tell what we are going to need. We are going to need some more things that we can't find. That's what we're going to need. Let's speed this up a little bit. It's actually a nice little area. And you don't have to worry about too much about laying down all your roots right now, but you can always just dig it back up again, move it elsewhere, build multiple bases, integrate them into one big one. You know, it's there for you to play, do whatever you want with. We're just going to get this up and running as best we can, as quickly as we can. So we've got a little place to hold up. Oh, froze a little bit there. Right, okie dokie. Titanium. Plenty of titanium. What have we got in here? Okay. Let's finish this bit up. And build this here. This is going to be our entrance. We're going to have our entrance here. What we need though is there's the entrance. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna need some quartz. Oh, this is what I was thinking, is that we had such difficulty finding just one single bit of quartz. Let's hope we're going to get lucky over here. I don't think I've really come this far over, so we might be super lucky. Eyes peeled, folks. Looking for some quartz. Absolutely nothing. It's amazing, isn't it? This is why, if you see quartz, just grab it and shove it in a storage somewhere. I can't believe it. Just absolutely nothing. No quartz. Risk going a little deeper, see if there's anything down here. Generally don't find too much of it down here. But you know, it's worth a look. Seven seconds of air. Absolutely nothing. Got something to scan here though. Sea moth. That's another vehicle.
30 seconds.
Very useful vehicle. That's your first like proper get inside vehicle. It's something you're going to want to get hold of. Going to take you to your first like proper depths. Right, come on, there must be some down here. Here we go, here we go. Look at that, it's all over here. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. There we go, some more over here. I'm just going to grab, how much more space? I've got enough room for 2 more, so let's grab this one. And there was another one hiding around here somewhere. There we go. 2. Look how green it is here. Oh, it's a beautiful game. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. It's a beautiful game. Radio. We should have now enough to build ourselves a little door to go into our base, and we're also going to build some solar panels to power up that bad boy. So let's. Oh, wrong thing. Come on, come out. Did I just drop something? I don't know. Did I drop something? Crazy guy. Right, here we go. Hatch. Gonna go on here. So there we go. And then we're going to put our solar panels, if we can build them right now. So we'll look. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We're going to point that right out here. Now, right now it's no good because obviously it's now night. Well, it's just very early evening. When the sun comes up, that will generate power, and we can create our little fabricator. We need some table coral. There should be some just over here. Get a little knife. There we go. That's all we need. Just one little piece. don't, because we haven't got any power, there's not going to be any oxygen in here.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production
No oxygen.
offline.
So let's just top ourselves up with oxygen, and then we're going to build out. We're going to build some stuff. Build some stuff. There's a big red moon. Right, in we go. Boom. And we're going to build our replicator in here. This is going to be our central room. So we're going to put that. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Let's put it right there. Oh, I've got a cat. Hello. What do you want? Hey? A little bash at my elbow here. You alright, little one? Yeah. Right. Building a fabricator. There we go. So now we can start building stuff in here rather than in our little pod. What I really would like to do as well is build these glass walls, but I haven't got any power or anything at the moment, so I can't do any of that. We're going to have to wait for the day. But now is a good opportunity to top up on some fish. And I can see there's lots here. Fish in the night, they just sit there, so they're really easy to pluck out. They're just asleep. Just pluck them up. So it's always good to go fishing at night. So plenty of water there. And if you're having difficulty in scanning fish, perfect time to just sneak up behind them and go, right, okay, let's scan you. Scan that harbor fish. These big shoals of fish, they're just for decoration. You can't catch them and you can't scan them, but they sure do look pretty. No, they really add to the game.
30 seconds.
Need to go up, get some air. Deep breath, and it's not quite sun up now, but we got enough resources yet. No, we need some more titanium, and we want to do it soon before those plants start rotting. So we're going to plant them, and then we can start growing them and use them for food. Let's turn my torch on. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. And enough storage for one of those right now. You see, your pockets come full so quickly. You'll find you'll have lots and lots of storage. In my last game I played, I had just a whole huge big base just dedicated to storage. It had just floors and floors of different materials. So if I needed to build anything, we just go straight there, gather it, lock and drop. Right, okay. Not yet, no power. Lights, but actually no, the light was coming from this here. Got nothing at the moment. Niente. We need it to be sun. We need it to be sun? We need it to be day. That's what we need. But we can come up here. And we can turn our little fish horde into some water. And then we've got one fish to cook. Two fish to cook. Remember, if you don't need it, don't cook it. They will store it indefinitely. Okay, we're going to eat. Eat. Oh, we have frozen. There we go. And then water, water, water. Perfecto. Okay, here we go. Sunrise. There it is. should have more power. Now if your base needs more power, just build more panels and it will give you more power, and you can also build other type of generators to give you lots of power. But here we go, this is our little base. So we come over here now and we can build whatever we want in here. What we need right now is some glass, because I am going to build myself a window. I want a window facing, there's our entrance, I want it right here because I think these look awesome. Here we go, and now we can look out into the deep ocean without drowning. Look at that, amazing. Okay, what else can we do? We can build some storage in here. We've got enough room for, these are standing lockers, so you can like build these wherever you want to go. I usually build these kind of like back to back. I don't know if I've got enough resources to do this now, but I'll give it a go. So like I build one here. I haven't, but we can actually put the blueprints down. And you just kind of like line these up so they kind of get as close to as possible. You can kind of get them quite close, mess around with them, and then you build them up back to back, and then you can also create signs, and you can put signs here and signs there, or signs wherever you want to mark where they are. You've got the wall lockers, which are relatively cheap. Let's build some plant pots, so that's what we really need. So let's go and see if we can find some more titanium. What we got here? We've got a fragment of something. It's a sea moth. This is, yeah, again, the very important vehicle at the beginning, so you definitely want to get all your sea moth fragments. How much space? I haven't really given myself much space, have I? I would pick that up.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
But I really want room for steel. Let's speed this up. I say steel. Bloody titanium. Okay, that will do. Okay, so I can actually get the panels, the wreckage manufactured in here now, so I can create the proper titanium from the wreckage. So here we go. So that's 1, 2. So the last thing we're going to do today is build ourselves some plant pots. So we can build. We can't do the indoor grow beds. Do you know what? I think I might have missed that in the island. Or actually, it might not even be in the island. I think that's somewhere else. But look, we've got these little ones, and this is the most important ones for me right now. We're going to put one here, and in here we are going to plant the bulbo tree, the bulbo tree. We can plant other things in here as well. We don't just have to plant those. They're, for me personally, they're my favourite. See, look, that's already gone rotten. I don't know if that's going to grow. But that will certainly grow. There you go, look at that. And you actually sit here and watch it grow if you wanted to. It will grow very, very slowly. I don't think that's actually going anywhere, that's just rotten, so that's just too late for that. Actually, I can't seem to get it out, so we're just going to deconstruct. Really easy, look. Deconstruct. No, come on. Deconstruct. And then reconstruct. Okay, now we put the... oh, do you know what? They've literally just turned rotten. I have just got that plant in on time. So I'll have to take a... If I want to get the other plants, I'll have to go back in. But once this has grown to full size, it will give me loads of extra seeds. I can then plant, and then I can create a indefinite amount of these. And that means indefinite amounts of food and water for me throughout the rest of the game. It seems a bit silly to have something like this into the game, because it totally takes away the whole fishing aspect of it. And you know what, that's kind of fun, but it's also later on when you are going deeper and deeper and you're trying to push ahead with the story, it's also something that will just hold you back. So it's really good having your bases filled with these, so you can just top up and go out and not worry about your food anymore. But you know, it's questionable why the developers put it in there, because it does feel a little bit like Deus Ex Machina, really. You know, food and water in one go in a plant that you can grab within the first hour of the game. So it's questionable, but very, very useful for us players. So right, okay, there we go. Let's have a little look out from outside. This is our first little base made within the first 2 hours of the game. There we go. You see inside, you can see all the stuff, and these can be as vast and as big as you want them. You do have to watch the size with regards to structural integrity. You will need to strengthen them, and in order to do that you'll need some lithium, and that means going towards the Aurora. Excuse me. Near the Aurora there are some deep trenches right over this direction here, and there's huge amounts of lithium over there. I do believe you'll need to create a radiation suit before you can go over there. So there's a few hurdles, like any good game, there's a few hurdles you need in order to get to certain parts of the game, but it's pretty easy to make a radiation suit, and it won't take too long from this point moving forward. The most important thing for me is getting these round rooms. Once you've got those, then your structures can really start to take form. If you don't get that, you can start building straight away. You know, you can build lots of structures with these, all these different components. I mean, you saw when I started that let me bring up the menu again. You start off with all of these top things and some of these down here, but the multi-purpose round room is something that you do need to get in order to start creating bigger rooms, which you can fill with more better items. You can also get stuff like huge big fish tanks that sit right in the centre of the room, like round fish tanks that you can then enter and fish. You know, there's lots and lots of really cool stuff to look forward to. We'll expand upon this. We're gonna look at other things. We're gonna start building some of the bigger vehicles next time around. For this run, I just wanted to get this up and running, just to show you how quickly it can be done, and the basics of the game, and also where to find the island. That's it for now. We are 1 hour and 52 minutes in, so I think we're good. We are close to 2 hours. So what I will say is thank you very much for watching. I hope that you're all staying safe and keeping yourself sane with plenty of gaming or videos or watching TV or doing whatever it is you need to do. Maybe you like sports. Maybe, who knows. But look, thank you ever so much. I really do appreciate you joining me. You know, I just do this for fun. I have huge amounts of enjoyment out of playing video games, and I love sharing them online with you fun people. So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's still really lovely and bright out there, so get outside, get some sunlight, enjoy yourselves, and I'll be back soon with another round of this. We're going to expand, we're going to keep going, and for now, good night. Well, good day. Good day. Good night.